A soft start to the trading week yesterday. Can you just give us a quick overview of the movers and shakers on the market yesterday, Oladele?
Thank you very much for having me. As you've rightly said, the market rallied yesterday. We saw the index moving up by 0.38 yesterday, and I think we actually had a good trading session, most especially in the banking stocks. We saw most of them trading up yesterday. I think this was actually on the back of the positive news that came to the market as regards Oceanic and ETI, and also looking at the levels at which most of the banks are trading. So yesterday was actually a very good, a positive trading session.
Right, Dangote's first half results were released after the market closed yesterday. Now turnover growing 12.78% to just over 112 billion naira. Profit after tax coming in up 9% to 57.69 billion naira. Net income coming in softer than expectations, but given the fact that we have had a downward price movement in cement prices, were you impressed by these first half results?
The half-year result published by Dangote Cement yesterday, looking at it vis-a-vis, the market expectation, about 9% growth in income. One, we consider it to be probably on a low side. But if we look at where Dangote is coming from and what the company is putting in place as regards capacity building and the investment in production, we will say yes, what we have seen this half-year result is actually not a bad one. But I want to believe an average investor or even brokers in the market will be waiting for the full year that the company will be publishing.
Most see some upside potential to over 140 naira from yesterday's closing price of 120. Is this an opportunity for a buy, or as you say, are you sitting on the sidelines until you see those full year results?
Yes, I would say. It's actually there's actually good opportunities in Dangote Cement. We've made it very clear before now that good is actually a stock that whether we like it or not, is a leader in that sector, and at the same time, it's a value stock that the returns cannot just one cannot get it immediately. So what the position is, yes, at 120, looking at where it's the price it's coming from, yes, it's actually a good opportunity for investors to go in right now, because we expect that all the investment they have actually put into capacity building will start yielding a result by the time they pushed out their full year result.
Impressive sales growth from the likes of GlaxoSmithKline, sales rising 20% to 10.2 billion naira. That's on the back of rising volumes, but rising input cost and spend on marketing and advertising have eaten into profits. Profit before tax falling 2% to 1.6 billion naira, and that's versus sales of over 10 billion naira. We've seen depressed margins here. Is this a concern?
Looking at it, yes, I would say it's really not. If we look at the story of Glaxo, where they're coming from, and I would say this, that last year, Glaxo equally took, had a big investment into building capacity, and in that sector, they still remain the market leader, and also the fact that they've spent a good money on advertisement. Of course, looking at their products, they have Lucozade Boost, which of course they now have a pet bottle brand. They've spent good money on the Maclean, which of course they relaunched. One of also on Panadol Extra, which is one of their products. Equally, they've spent good money on rebranding and relaunching this product. I think all this put together actually affected the cost. And if we look at the way it traded yesterday, despite the result published, the stock actually closed flat yesterday. And I think it's still a good opportunity because I want to believe by the time we have the full year result, we'll start seeing the result or the return on the investment which they took last year.
And the company also investing in that 5 billion naira plant upgrade, which will help bring down costs going forward. Let's just move on to your stock picks for the day. Which stocks do you see with some positive price movements for the day?
As regards stock picks, I will still, as I said, Dangote Cement is a stock that investors should look at right now because by the time we are moving close to the year end, I want to believe the stock will start rallying. Glaxo, yes, is still, a good one. In the banking sector, I will still go for GT Bank and Zenith Bank. They're still going good, doing good, and I think there are still good opportunities in the, in the stocks.